Shit.
Oh, what's up? What are we doing? Alright. No, that's not the thing. Okay. So if I'm remembering anything, I should probably go grind some money. So that I can get things and upgrades and a better chance at living. Possibly. Maybe. Yuppers. Oh wait, no, this isn't the way. And I gotta go find that one room that Alu was like, yep, this is the grind spot. And then she looked at me getting blasted by balls and was like, I fucked up my left. What did you do? Ali? What the fuck did you do? Gamer thumb. What did you fucking claw grip something? You fucking grip that shit with the force of God? The fuck did you do? Oh yeah, yep. Okay. You know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering when that new Tales of game is gonna happen. That new Tales of game is gonna get announced. Wonder what's gonna get remastered. Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if we got like a Tales of Legacy collection? Wouldn't it be so funny? Basically, constantly pressing down on my thumb while violently sliding across the D-pad isn't good for its health. Okay, well, just like take a break then. Or, you know, play something that doesn't require that you kill your thumbs. Or practice better form. Or just don't explode. Good. That would be wild though, wouldn't it? Because, like, now that I think about it, okay, a lot of the earlier games are significantly smaller than any new big project, like any of the more modern Tales games. Well, remastering a Tales game right after it comes out. No. I'm talking, like, what if we got, like, a Tales of Legacy collection of fucking remastered ports of Fantasia, yeah, like, remastered ports of Fantasia, Destiny, Eternia, fucking Destiny 2, and Rebirth. Just all the games pre-Symphonia. On the topic of Tales of Remaster, how easy would that be? I mean, like, it shouldn't be that hard. Considering that, like, some of those games did get, like, you know, actual fucking ports post-launch. Like, what was it now? Like, the games that I mentioned, like, Eternia, like, yeah, no. Eternia, right? Eternia got a PSP port later down the line. Rebirth, Destiny 2 also got PSP ports. Let's see here. What else? Yeah, Eternia got PSP ports. Fucking Destiny DC, that would be a game, that would be an official localization for that game. Although, if I had to imagine, because of how beloved Destiny is, I'd imagine they'd probably do like a full, like, HD remaster, right? Like, probably make the game more in line with what they did for Arise. If I can surmise anything. Although that would be like, what, the 3rd or 4th time they remade Destiny? You know, like the 3rd time. No, wait, no. You know, second time. Oh, hi, Rory. But I'm just, I have hopes. I have hopes. I would like it to be a thing. I would very much like it to be a thing, because it'd be cool. Because people would have different versions of the same tales that they grew up with, which would be a vastly different experience. Yeah! And, like, okay. Like, you would have the people that grew up with the original, then you would have people like me that are playing, meanwhile Mega Man, no matter the system, was just Mega Man. Yeah. Mega Man just kind of always stuck. Mega Man always just stuck. Tales of it was always doing something different. Something for a new generation. And plus, that it's more of an excuse to hang with Stan. It's an excuse for Stan. I think that's a perfect excuse for anything. It's another excuse to hear Stan go, Rio! Rio! Any excuse for Stan is a good excuse. And he ain't even the best. He ain't even my favorite, too. But it's Stan. You can't go wrong with Stan. Fuck, I doubt you can even go wrong with, like, with Cress. But for their second main character, they knocked it out of the park. It's possible the only issue I'm trying to make is making a collection that satisfies everyone. And given Bandai's track record with remasters. True. Because, like, with Klonoa, they tried, instead of just, like, you know, porting old games and just putting them on newer hardware, they instead decided to, okay, let's graphically enhance it. Let's graphically enhance it and give it some extra love. Meanwhile, like, you know, for more meaningful, they botched both Klonoa and Symphonia. Okay, to be fair, I think it should be more upsetting that they botched Symphonia more than they did Klonoa, right? Because with Klonoa, while it is a significantly beloved franchise, it is something that is not nearly as popular. Whereas Symphonia quite literally is a generation-defining RPG. It's more upsetting they botched Symphonia. Yeah, no, especially because they've like re-released it so many times. Because Symphonia wasn't just botched. Oh, they slaughtered that fucking thing. They slaughtered that game. That game ain't just botched. That game was brutalized. If anyone liked Symphonia, you would look at that port and probably go, dude, what the fuck happened? It was missing dialogue, crashing in some instances, and performed worse than other versions. But I will say, right, with how they fucked up with Klonoa and Symphonia, right, they made up for it with Graces. And Graces is an amazing, like, it was an amazing remaster. Not only does that game run well without any problems, it's got both the languages, it threw in all of the additional DLC content that you could just activate whenever, right? It was, as a package, it was something that was left there, it was enhanced, it was given everything that it sold as DLC. Sure, it fucking had item options, like, for, that just let you just access everything, right? I like the Lop. It's actually a Lop nut. But thank you. they redeemed themselves with Tales of Graces. That remaster is amazing. Played it from start to finish. So, at this point, with what they've done with one of their, like, you know, one of the games that are probably not nearly as beloved, and if anything, it's a bit more contentious. I have a little bit of faith in Bamco to, you know, like, give them a bit more of a legacy collection vibe for another remaster project. Especially considering that a lot of those games were in Japan. And you know what? They could probably present some of the best playing versions of those games. And if they wanted to, sell the original versions localized as DLC. Because Bandai flubs with all the games I'm interested in. And then I'm out here just like, yo, that's that good shit. That's that cool shit. So, I'm a little bit more hopeful than you are. But I can also see, like, the monetization coming in, like I said, with fucking, like I said, with packaging older versions of games. You know, actually, that's funny. Why don't they just do that? Like, sure, okay, sure it's a little, like, people are gonna see it as incredibly scummy, that it's just like, oh, I gotta pay extra money for, like, this additional version? Like, what the fuck? Okay, as long as you get the complete versions of these games, then at the very least, like, say for instance, in my hypothetical, right? In my hypothetical Tales of Remaster Legacy Collection, right? You would get Tales of Fantasia for the PSP. You would get Tales of Destiny DC for the PS2, right? You would get Tales of Eternia. Well, there is no real other version for Eternia, right? And then, like, you know, maybe the PSP versions, if those versions were perceived better. Thank you, Sage. Goddamn. And then, like, include those other versions if they perform better. And then, right, say for games like Destiny, right, if you want to repackage the original Destiny as well as other versions of Fantasia, then you could just sell them as extra DLC to the Legacy Collection. Basically, what I want is, I want more companies to do with, what was it now? With, Atelier the Remake did. I want more games to, while they're remaking or remastering a thing, to include the original, completely localized, this and that, as, like, a bonus. A nice bonus. A DLC bonus. Maybe a pre-order bonus that you could buy later. The main issue is we live in a world where companies are nickel and diming us for everything. So putting that possibility in front of someone isn't really ideal. Yeah, because companies would rather, like, sell these games to you at a possible premium individually. Which would still let them money as long as the remasters were good. I'm just saying, it's just like, you know, if we want to get the most, if we just want to get these games up and out the door. But I'm significantly more optimistic about, like, possibilities for the game industry than the actual game industry provides. But hey, if I believe hard enough, I can will it. I can will it into existence. If I will it hard enough, it might be real. And actually, you know what? You know what would be really cool, right? Tales of, like, okay, a lot of, like, some Japanese developers have been turning their gachas that have been shut down, or are probably shutting down, and turning them into full-length releases. Like, we just got Octopath Zero, which I'm pretty sure is just a consoleized version of Octopath Champions of the Continent. How you been liking Mega Man? I have been getting very deep into Mega Man. Why? I enjoy Mega Man. I enjoy Mega Man as a game sometimes, but I think I enjoy it more as a story and a thematic conversation. I think I enjoy Mega Man more as lore and conversations than I do sometimes the games themselves. Because look, man, if I'm playing any platformer out there, I'm probably just gonna go and play Freedom Planet. Bro, you gotta, you sure you dodge rolled, or you're like, you know, you accidentally got to jump? You sure you dodge rolled? But straight up, I like Mega Man. I blame my community for making me into this thing. But I like Mega Man. Mega Man's pretty cool. Feels like a dodge roll. It is a dodge roll, but it tests my fucking patience. Are the lore and themes that deep? Never played any of them. Okay, so to give it to you like this, right? So you would be, I blame my community. What did we do? You made me play Mega Man and like it. Okay, so the lore gets actually, okay, depending on where you're going throughout the story. With Classic, it doesn't get that deep. With Legends, it goes places. It certainly goes places. I'm pretty sure I had like a fucking neurotic rambling session last stream, just going off on, you know, these fucking immortal beings just kind of looking at humans and going, huh, we should kill them. They're not built, they're weird. They're acting funny. X and Zero, you have an interesting decline in characters, and I mean that more in just like how the situation and the stakes continue to happen and they get worse and worse and worse, how these characters end up changing, right? And Zero, in the Zero series, is just a good through line overall. I cry about Mega Man Zero. Like, I would say, if you want to get into the lore and the stories of Mega Man, do it. There is nothing wrong that can come of it. Because they're fun to talk about. And you will also be in a significant minority of people that actually give a fuck about Mega Man. Humanity almost goes extinct in Zero. Yeah, but there's a difference. I cried about Mega. Dude, I did that when I was like 12. How have you been, by the way? I've been fine. Kind of unsure about money things because I've been going on a lot of trips and I'm gonna have to buy a new PC at some point because this one is getting old. It's getting quite old and I need to replace it now rather than later. So instead of waiting for December to roll on by, I know I'm gonna be doing, like, you know, how old is old? This bitch is about to be 8 years old. Come this Christmas, this PC will be 8. It is a pre-built Dell gaming PC that I've had since 2017. So, what I'm going to probably more than likely do is, I'm probably just going to buy a Starforge pre-built, and then just transfer all my shit in there, get my hard drive cloned into an SSD so I can continue my work from there. And just try to transfer as much as I can into the new PC. You got the coolest avatar. Is it really? Is it really that cool? It's like, I don't know about that one. I'm unsure. It's cool though, I prefer BV. Okay, why though? This is a Lopunny avatar? No, this is a Lopnut, actually. This is a Lopunny chestnut mix. Edgy murder woman. This is a PNG that I ended up making because I was like, damn, I'm getting back into Pokemon, I feel. Who knows, maybe I'll make a Chocobo PNG as well. What color would your Chocobo be? I'd probably say I'm red. I'm a red Chocobo. I also blame you for making me start watching documentaries about Sonic the Fighters. It's a cool game, bro! My fault! My fault for getting you on the good shit. Fuck, bro. Okay, accessory pack. All right. Red Chocobo PTSD. Bro, red's my favorite color. What do you want me to do? You want me to be a white Chocobo? More in line with my my actual soda? Is that what you want? There's a boss Chocobo that shoots meteors. I know. You guys told me. You gamers told me. White people are cool? No, we're not. Immediate shutdown. No, white people are not cool, bro. Not even Irish? Okay, the Irish, though. Oh, yeah, I was going off on a conversation about, fucking, what was it now? A conversation about Tales of Games, not Tales of Games, gacha games getting turned into console games. It'd be hilarious if the next Tales of remaster is just, like, a redoing of, what was it now? A repackaging of Tales of Crestoria. Although I would love to play that game simply because of how, like, good the characters looked. Like, if you don't know anything about Tales of Crestoria, know that it was a Tales of gacha. It was a Tales of gacha that featured characters from all over the series. Including Senel. Now, the one thing that I was really, really sad about it is that Senel's not like an SSR. He's like a fucking rare or some shit. It's like a 3 or 4 star. Give me a non-gacha version of Wizard. I feel like that game will, you know. I feel like that game will actually kind of come out. Like, Wizardry Daphne, yeah, no, that game will absolutely fucking get released somewhere. Maybe I should start streaming Wizardry Daphne every so often. To be frank, Blem, yeah, Go on, hit me with it. Hit me with the fucking Senel slander. Go on. Wizardry Daphne. Okay. Wizardry Daphne, if you haven't heard of Wizardry games are, they're the fucking The Wizardry games are like the progenitor of Etrian Odyssey. They're dungeon crawlers. And Wizardry Daphne is a mobile wizardry game. Now, here's the funny thing. Where are we anyways? We're at endgame. I'm grinding. Because I don't have the armor. Yep! It is a mobile wizardry game. It is a mobile wizardry gacha game that features permadeath. The art is done by, fucking, I'm forgetting his name, but the guy who did the art for Fire Emblem Fates and Fire Emblem Awakening. Yusuke Kozaki-san, right? It's done by the art of Yusuke Kozaki, and the composer. You're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna fucking believe this, right? It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be real funny. It's gonna be real fucking funny. It's a Sakamoto soundtrack. It's a Sakamoto soundtrack. And it's dark, it's dreary, it's depressing. So I would say, hey, Vagrant compo- yes. Wait, Ali, how many games have you played that have been composed by Sakamoto? Please tell me you've at least touched Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy 12. Okay, Vagrant Story, I know you haven't touched. I know you haven't touched. I don't recognize people by name. Wait, no, you're playing Dragon Quarter! That's composed by Sakamoto! I need to hop back on, Daphne. I need to hop back on, Daphne. Cause like, dude, it is a mobile dungeon crawler on your phone. I don't think anyone has touched Vagrant Story. I have! I played it 4 fucking times! Pissing me off with this shit. I don't think anyone's played Vagrant Story. Man, fuck you! I've played that shit. I feel offended. I feel fucking offended. Oh my god. I love Vagrant Story. If anything, I need to do another playthrough of Vagrant Story. Because my controller was fucked up and when I got a new one, I got into other RPGs. You need to settle down. I don't know if it's good or bad. I have no frame of reference. Okay. Let me take care of my animals real quick, and I'll get into that conversation with you. I will get into that conversation with you. Okay. So, this is the reason I come to this stream, because Blem pulls out obscure games that are actually good that I never got the chance to play. Okay. So, Vagrant Story is complicated because, okay, it is an amazing game, right? It is an amazing game. It is an interesting and unique, like, incredibly unique. You will never have another RPG that plays like it, right? But for what I can say for the gameplay and the music and the vibes, it is also obtuse. There are way too many mechanics that the game literally has an in-game manual for you to look through yourself at any point. It is dumping you with mechanics and minutia and this and that and blah 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 blah. It is a fucked up game. It is also hard. It is hard. It is weird. It is interesting. It's Vagrant Story. It is quite literally its own beast, right? It is one of those games that once you play it, and once you either, okay, it's one of two things. You either play it, and then you drop it after a while, or you fucking finish it. I feel like there is quite literally no in-between. It's not one of those games that you pick up after a while and then just go, oh, that game, I remember that game. That game was amazing. It is one of those games that you either look at and go, oh yeah, I remember this game. Why was it so fucking hard? Sounds like a rabbit. It is. It is quite literally a rabbit hole of a game that has so much. It has so much to offer to you as the player. But in that same vein, right, it has equal as many things that could shunt you out, because I genuinely think that Vagrant Story is a game for the freaks. Because no normal video game enjoyer is going out there to grind out Vagrant Story. I see that okay, it sounds like a rabbit hole of a game. I say that very naturally, of course, because it doesn't sound like it's a good or bad at first impression. It's freaky, where RPGs were trying to really shake up the formula and weren't just branching out a turn-based and testing the waters of what they could do. It is its own game. It is that one fucking creature that stands out. Because you can't just look at it and go, oh, okay, you're like this. No, because then once you look at it a certain way, then it's going to look at you, smash your kneecaps in, and then it's going to ask you, look up. And now you have to look at it differently. But if you manage to endure what Vagrant Story has to offer, it is, like, I'm gonna say it like this. It is my Stim game, right? Like, there are so many things about Vagrant Story that I can play pretty much casually. Maybe in a certain couple of instances. No. But for the most part, Vagrant Story is a game that I Stim to. I am so chilled out. It's your cold one. It is! Because, like, okay, I feel like we need a Blem playthrough of Dragon Court. Do I genuinely need to do another fucking play? Yo, after Mario and Luigi, let me play Vagrant Story again. It was... thank you for the follow, Protogen. What brings you to my woods on this afternoon? It's a game that was really destined to fail, because not only was it a super different RPG, it came out in a time where RPGs were barely just taking off outside of Japan, and people didn't want a weird RPG that demands shit out of you while breaking you in. They wanted a Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest. And Vagrant Story is an experience. Now, like, fucking Vagrant Story it breaks you in. It gives you a world, it gives you a vibe, and you're left to it. Because if I could tell you anything about Vagrant Story off the jump, it is a sad and desolate game. It is a lonely-ass game. And in some ways, when playing it, there is no soundtrack. But it is also... Ooh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. I'll be honest, I'm just following random people. Shit, man, understandable. You like RPGs? Oh, God. I love Vagrant Story so much. And I wish I could do a video, I could do a video so easily on Vagrant Story. But, ooh, I'm gonna be honest, that's one of the big projects in my mind. That is a project game. You finished Blood Omen, right? What do you mean? Yeah, I finished Legacy of Kain Blood Omen. Okay. Alright, let me go get my animals real quick. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. And I only specify not to shake his hand if you don't like RPGs, because Blem's like a monkey's paw, whose only purpose is to give you RPGs that are out to and will repossess your kneecaps. Real. Give me your legs. I need them. You don't. But shit, man, maybe I'll do another Vagrant Story playthrough at some point. I feel like I kind of want to. I definitely want to. I need to play Vagrant Story again. I need to sit down, and I need my little my video game back. I'm playing the Funny Dragon game. Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, you were. And then Ninja said, yo, play Deltarune. And you're like, shit, man, I got you. Glory to Ralsei? Glory to Ralsei. And then I'm just staring at you like, you twink-loving motherfucker. You baby boy coddling looking, baby boy coddling son of a bitch. Listen, I'm listening, don't worry, Go on. Tell me. I was gonna no-hit the night anyways. Yeah, Yeah, sure you were. Sure you were. And then the knight throws out fucking Soul 2S. Now she's doing it 10 times. I'm gonna kill Ninja. I'm gonna make that motherfucker play Unlimited Saga. Oh yeah, don't worry, we're not spoiling shit. Not only do I not care about Deltarune like that, and I haven't played the later chapters, I know that the people in my community know better. So you're fine. You are fine. Okay, something I'm not interested in. I mean, I could tell you to play something like fucking, I don't know. What could I tell you to play, Katsu? I don't know, I think the only thing I could probably, like, go out and say is, like, hey, you should play some, Neopets the Darkest Fairy, or play some Mega Man Legends. I'm gonna be real, any adventure game that isn't Zelda is better than Zelda, just kinda... the more that I play anything that... The more adventure games that I play that don't have anything to do with Zelda, the more I find them more enjoyable overall. Honestly, Blem, yeah. Oh, that is some substantial buff to my defense. Have you played Alundra, Blem? A little bit. A little bit, honestly. But I think I'm genuinely too fucking stupid to play Alundra. I am too stupid to play Alundra. I think it's cool. I think Alundra is neat. But goddamn, it's hard. You too stupid for something? Hey, Very, you want to try something? PS1, get Duck Station? Go find Alundra, start playing it. Okay, what is Alundra like? Okay. Okay, to be as to the point, to be as direct as possible, right? It's Zelda, but so much harder. Like, if you want to know what a hard Zelda game looks like, go play Alundra. It's also on the PS1. And because it's on the PS1... Because it's on the PS1, it sounds like this. The music is godlike, though, and the story can bring you to tears. I want to know what that feels like, but at the same time... Alundra's goddamn mean, man. Alundra's great, but I don't think I'm smart enough for that game. And I think it exasperates the problems that I have with some adventure games, right? And it's more in the fact that it's like... I think what it is about adventure games is that I feel like I'm in one place. Despite the fact that I'm making progress, right? I feel like I'm stagnant, if that makes sense. Like, I'm making progress, but I don't feel stronger. I don't feel more capable or more equipped. I feel like the game is just handing me things to progress. Like, it's a Metroidvania, but it's, like, flaccid. I made Flen play it. The music's dope. It's sounds uplifting. Okay, here's the thing. Alundra's dark. Alundra is dark and sad. Alundra is fucking grim. But it is also a beautiful game. Alundra has many secrets, though. Oh, it has so many. Like, that ass. Oh, wow. I'm not even taking fire damage. Holy shit. Like, that ass, if I were to play Alundra, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm having a guide on hand the whole time. I am having a guide on hand. Blood played him the village theme. Oh, I don't have that on my PC. But, like, yeah. I don't want to disrespect. I don't mind. Okay. If I am playing Alundra with a guide on hand, right, the whole time, it's not to disrespect Alundra and, like, what it does and how it hands things out and how it paces itself out. I am doing that for the sake of pacing. Because some of those puzzles are bullshit. Like, genuine horseshit. Like, there's a puzzle early on. Okay, so, let me give it to you like this. Here's a setup, right? You're wandering down into a crypt, right? You're wandering down into a crypt, and then you have to do, one thing is telling the truth, the others are lying, right? But it's all wordplay shit, right? So you literally have to, like, go off of wordplay. It's one of the games that actually respects your intelligence and expects you to be able to think. Oh no, I understand that. I understand that it respects me to think and, like, do things myself, but I also feel like sometimes the puzzles are just horse shit. Like, where Zelda is like, okay, this game is literally for 12-year-olds, and, like, this game is for fucking 8-year-olds, right? Alundra is, ooh. Let's see, I spent 2 weeks with my mother trying to solve that damn puzzle. Although there are some funny they do use puzzle solving, right? We had 3 pages of notes trying to figure it out. Okay, I think I see what you're getting at. No, it's not that I think I see. I know what I see, right? Because with Alundra, right? This is, like, it provides you really hard puzzles, but this was also during an era where A, games were trying to get the most out of your time, but B, it was completely and utterly normalized to take notes. To take notes and to discuss with somebody, right? It was the vibe was completely normalized. And I think Alundra is probably, like, a fucking encapsulation of that. Because of the puzzles being so fucking hard. And, like, so obtuse and shit like that. And while I want to respect... I don't know, Blem. People don't have that kind of patience anymore. Admittedly, I know I don't. But but it's also on me because I want to get a move on. Ooh, Pokemon, I hope you're doing alright with the nerd stuff, like playing old games. I'm doing alright. That means having more people. See, actually, you know what? Do you think Alundra actually would be okay, for someone like Flen, I know he had a fun time streaming Alundra, right? But I have to wonder if streaming Alundra with me would be a good... What? I would have to wonder how fun it would be to just have, like, the whole community on the shit, right? Because that's the main thing, right? If I play Alundra, right, I know we're gonna sit down. If I don't have a guide on hand, okay. If I don't have a guide on hand, which I probably more than likely still will, I would at the very least like to give the vibe, see what the vibe of, okay, we've been on this puzzle for, like, a hot minute. What the fuck is the solution? And it's a whole community thing, right? Because I feel like what Arcano is, like, getting at is, like, okay. What Arcano is getting at is, like, the camaraderie of solving a puzzle with another person, right? And it's not even the case of what is usually just, oh, Blem, you're fucking stupid. But more in the case that when the games get, like, I would say even the puzzles get dumb early on, right? Then it's gonna be some bullshit. But I'd also have to get over my biases when it comes to some not puzzle games. I'd have to get over some biases because, like I said, Alundra kinda, I think, exacerbates my problems with adventure games, being that not only do I not feel like I'm progressing in a way, I'm not progressing in a way that feels like I really feel like I'm getting somewhere, but also, the game is just punishing overall. The game is just punishing overall. So I feel like it exacerbates the problems of, like, its gameplay and just how punishing it really is. Because with Zelda, it's just... with something like Zelda, it's just kind of uninteresting and it doesn't capture me like it probably wants to. With Alundra, it has everything else to capture me. It's just that the gameplay and how long the dungeons are. Because, like, dude, I'm gonna be real with you, Alundra dungeons are fucking long. They are so long. They're surprisingly long. Like, I would say they're probably, like, 2 or more Zelda dungeons in one. Graveyard was a filter for sure. Graveyard was just like, ugh. That puzzle's fucking bullshit. That puzzle, ugh. Alundra dungeons are a marathon, and we don't talk about... Oh no, we can talk about it. It's just that people were children. People were children, and even in the modern day, still are. Alundra dungeon sizes are about 2 to 3. Alundra big. Alundra big. Alundra big and Alundra interesting, but also Alundra hard. Puzzle enemies such drama. I looked it up and I was just like, how the fuck did you expect me to understand this? How in the fuck was I supposed to get this? What is wrong with you? You want to run that by me again, dickhole? Changing the boots. I mean, menuing, you can menu pretty fast. If the entire game was water temples, but more complete. Okay, Jordan. What's up? What are you doing? I wonder if this is all I really need, I'm gonna be real. Probably not. Come on, man, you don't you know you gotta backtrack to get the flower for the NPC so he gives you the key to the real dungeon? You're joking, but that's something that Alundra would probably do. Unless you're talking about, like, I don't know, some Spirit Track shit. Which, honestly, man, now the more that I, like, reference, like, earlier Zelda games, it kind of pisses me off more that, like, Nintendo doesn't do collections. I think I reached some desert. Okay, I got past the desert temple. I'll tell you that much, right? I actually made my way beyond the desert temple, right? But I was really ragged. I was running. Ooh. They do, but they're usually a limited time. Yeah. Otherwise, no light arrows for you. Have fun with body, flat fuck. Oh, dude, if I did that without the light arrows, I'd say that game is atrocious. I'd be shitting on that game. It gets even more complex? It's more that I like, okay. So there is a dungeon where you have to go through a water cavern to get fucking water. Like, you know, like fucking swim boots. I think there's more to the dungeon, but I'm just, like, that's what I'm mainly remembering. That's why I made sure you got the light arrows. No, I know. I know. You didn't have a fun time either. There's definitely more to the game, but if you're wanting to ask anyone, Arkano, about Alundra, you should probably actually ask Flen. If anything, Ali, shout out that boy. Shout out that boy. Improve weapon. What do you mean I don't have enough money? How many zeros is in that bitch? Hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, this game's fucking dumb. This game's fucking dumb. Rules trying to rob me, bro. I'm not having that Klonoa dance gif I made from... You should show the stream of the intro movie, the Alundra. Oh yeah, fucking Alundra also got like a little anime intro. Now you see why I'm mad about the shining laser. Dude, it's like, okay, did they cut down on the special weapons or something? Is that what they did? They just completely cut down on the shit? Because it's just like it's so much more expensive than the first game. So maybe where you can kick a dog. That's in the Japanese version. Although I still like screamed out, why is there so much dog kicking? Okay. I think that should be more than enough. Let me check that. Let me check that canteen. That's that shit. I think I should be ready. What could possibly go wrong? I don't know. I'm stuck here for another couple of hours, and the time that the time that I have to play Bowser's Inside Story is cut down. Fucking spooky. Brock's gonna be concussed. Oh. Who the fuck has a Bubsy the fuck? Why is Alex there? Actually, you know what? You know what a real Alex player should have? A real Alex player should just have a fucking, like, just like a gif of Alex's hands. Just one of his hands. That's it. Because they're fucking, they go wild in Third Strike. That's a Mega Drive version of a Kaizo game. No, it was just bad. You know what? No. I need to play a Bubsy game at some point. Chat, if I play all of the Bubsy games, will you help me pay for a new PC? Smile. I'll give you 20 bucks. I'd give you money not to. There literally isn't a single good Bubsy game. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Like, I will find a job and pay you to not touch Bubsy. And what happens if I do touch Bubsy? What then? I'm finding a way to get at least $100 and we can play Battle Network 3. With the way that time is panning out, I'm gonna have to play like I'm gonna have to go back and finish Shadow Hearts at some point. I'm scared of Blem. I love that I have just this enough positive energy when playing games, right? I love that I have this energy that I'm not afraid to entirely play bad things, right? Because I refuse to live in a timeline where I can say, yes, I will play Bubsy over Battle Network. I am the only person you can say that shit to. And it is the funniest fucking thing in the world. But yeah, I just have this kind of like the energy of, I'll have fun with a bad game. I like bad games sometimes. And it just terrifies people. I mean, you beat Blood Omen and I said it was decent, and honestly, I mean, it was. It's an okay game. I got some problems with it, but like, you know. It's not like it's like fucking best in class or anything. It's an okay game. It's fun sometimes. Wait, we can give money to playing some games? I mean, you used to be able to. But if I was just getting paid to just play games all the time, well, that'd be nice, but also it'd feel like I'm a sellout. And I have none of my own autonomy when playing games. I know Shining Force... Okay, it's... Yeah, you can give me money in general. Like, shit, man, I'm thinking of doing, like, a 12-hour... Yeah, no. What I am planning on doing for my birthday, August 11th, on my 26th birthday, I will do a 12-hour... I'll do my usual 12-hour stream, but the goal is mainly to secure as much funds as possible to buy a new gaming PC, but I have the money necessary. It's just, it'll be a relief fund. So I'm not eating, like, you know, $1,200 and then I'm just like, fuck! You know? That's the main reason why I would want to do, like, the fund the PC. Yeah. so that I can save money, save a little bit of money. That, and you guys can help me get the new thing. Oh, he's cool and deserves it. I try. And if you want to give me money, and if you do want to give me money in a way that is... If you do want to give me money and get something out of it, you can commission me. Mind you, the commission's probably going to take a minute, but you can. You can very much commission me. Is Battle Network even good? It's not entirely my cup of tea. Like, the first two games are, I would say, in my opinion, you can tell me to fuck off, but, like, in my opinion, Battle Network start with 1 and 2, it is horrendous. It is frustrating, it wastes your time, there's a lot of padding bullshit. It is certainly a video game, but I hear, preface, I hear from Ali, it does get good, right? And I'm willing to believe her. I am willing to believe her. Okay. Also, to go on the Shining Force bit, right? Shining Force isn't the worst, right? Shining Force 1 wasn't the worst. It's just that it was like, it felt too big for its britches. It felt way longer than it needed to be, right? It's mainly that it felt too big and felt too long, despite it's the console and the hardware in question. Okay, that's not nearly as bad. Okay, that is significantly better. Holy shit, yeah, no. I'm still not dodging the attacks, but at the very least, hey, I'm not crying. Did you put on a helmet? No. Fuck no. I got the armor, though. I do have better armor on, so this boss run will be easier. It'll be significantly easier. Okay, can I? Okay, no. I have to be. I have to be looking at her. You can't run away from it. Yeah, I gotta be looking at her. Oh, so hi. What it do, dog rhyme? Here to hope you win the fight. Oh, after the fucking fighting that I did last stream, I more than likely will. What do you mean? Okay. Okay, so that bullshit I had in my mind was right. Ah! Okay, I'm not immediately dead. Gotcha. Okay, I have to do a thing and drive places. So, fucking, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I have to do. Because I have to take a car. Are you okay? I have to take a car. I have to take my mom's car to the dealership. And then and then get driven back. And yeah, so the pace is entirely dead right now. Gotta cut this short. I mean, it's like what was it now? It's the dealership just down the street that you usually go to, right? It's like Firestone, right? Alright. Oh. That'll be... Okay. Fuck it. I will throw you guys over to somebody, and then I will come back. Because it will be a 30-minute drive. I will be back. Go have fun with someone else for right now.